Anybody in here afraid of going live? Go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend who is deathly afraid of going live on their business page, because tonight, we will be getting rid of all of those fears. We're talking about the mindset shifts that Caribbean business owners should embrace so they can move from live stream to money stream. My name is Devon Adana. I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago, and on HT Biz Island, I answer Instagram marketing questions for Caribbean business owners. Hey, sweet treats by C&R, how are you? Welcome to Vlogmas here on HT Biz Island. And we do Vlogmas a little differently. We don't answer Christmas themed questions. What we answer is Instagram marketing questions, right? So this Vlogmas will be a nightly live. I'm going live for the first 25 days in December to tell you all about all these Instagram marketing questions and headaches that business owners have. And I appreciate you joining me. Sweet treats, make sure you're sending out this live to everybody on your list. Let them know there's a lady answering questions about using Instagram for business. Okay? So, and watch me. Don't be afraid to introduce yourself, and let people know who you are and who you just help with your business, who you're looking for in your business, right? What you just do. Go ahead and do that too. This is a forum for networking, and I would like you to use it like that. Okay, if you're joining me on YouTube, I'm going live on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and type I subscribed in the comments so that I know that you are locked and loaded into what we are doing and making sure that I give you a big welcome. All right. And of course, you could like this video. Of course, like the video. Just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you're watching this on the replay on Instagram, thank you so much for taking the time to check us out. Comment replay down below so that I can also welcome you here. All right. So in yesterday's live, I gave you guys the last bit of tea with regard to stories. So if you missed that video, make sure you check it out after you check out this one, right? After we finish this one. Now, here are some things that I want you to understand about live streaming. Live streaming can be very profitable for Caribbean businesses and really businesses the world over, right? But you have to understand a few things about live streaming for business first. So here's a couple things, right? Understand that live streaming is the act of using your computer or maybe your phone, right? Whatever this device to talk to people in real time, like as the event is happening. So it's not like you're watching a video of me. Like, this is me live. I'm here. There's no, like, this is actually happening while you are watching me. This is actually happening, right? Now, whereas live streams was a power that only TV stations and radio broadcast stations had, now every single one of us has this power. Like, there is no reason that not any of us could go live at any time, right? We all have this superpower, and oh, what a superpower live streaming is. When will we ever as a business have the opportunity, right, to like say, hey, I'm calling a meeting and I want everybody, strangers, everybody to come? We will never have that, right? Like, think about this. Hey, Confetti Dreamland, how you doing, right? Think about this. If it is Sunshine Snacks, you get a notification on your phone saying Sunshine Snack going live now, and all are we gonna be like, ooh, what? Sunshine Snack going live? Let me check that out, right? Why would we be like that? When in truth and in fact, if Sunshine Snack was to put up flyers all over the place saying, we're having a meeting at 5 o'clock today, come see, we would not know, we would not attend, we would not care, right? But for some reason, when we get that notification from certain people, we just like, oh, I want to see what's happening. I want to see what's happening live. You understand? So as business owners, it is a powerful, powerful tool, right? So we need to understand how to use this tool. I had one client do a live stream and she earned $3,000 right there from the live stream. Live streaming is profitable, people, and it is powerful. It could grow your audience. It could get you in front of eyes that you just couldn't even imagine, and get you in front of the people who probably need your services the most, as we will see. All right, Confetti Dreamland, make sure you're sharing this live to all your peoples, okay? Sharing is caring, and I know if you care about them, you will be sharing this live. All right? All right. Okay. Now, so let's get into some of these fears. One of the fears that I got via, I think it was, let me see why. I got it via here in the in the travel life of Daniel. How you doing, Munchie? You good? Right? Yeah. So let's talk about these fears. So one of the fears that I got in my stories question sticker that I put up earlier today was that people were like, I'm not sure other people will join, right? No, listen to me. Whether people show up or not really actually is not in your control, right? Whether they decide to show up or not is not in your control. But there are some things that you have control over, right? And I want to tell you, before I tell you those 5 things that you have the control over, I want you to know that, listen, you need to make good and sure, right, that you do these things, okay? Because those things make sure that, here for the info, yeah, okay, I'm good, okay, Munchie, all right. Okay, good, right? Listen, so, here, dear Supreme Solutions, how are you? Welcome. Make sure you're sharing the live with 20 other people. You'll be sharing memes whole day. Share the live. Let them know that we're hanging out in here and a lady answering Instagram marketing tips, and she's talking about the fears that people just have when it comes to live streaming. All right? So, yeah. So these things are the things that are in your power. So if they're in your power, you have to make sure and do them. Okay? Do not just throw it up to the gods and say, okay, whatever. Thank you for my heart. I feel it's destiny planners. Give me the heart, you know. Hey, Carissa Delight, how are you? Binta B, what going on, right? So, yeah. Okay. So, there is no way to assure that anyone will show up to your live. There's no way to assure that, you know. But if you do these 5 things, you could increase the likelihood of them showing up. All right. Walk with me here. Follow the bouncing ball. Hey, all about her 868. How you doing? Right? Okay. You know. Sweet Heaven TT. Thank you. Sweet Stable Services. Yes, Dion. What's going on? How are you doing? My name is Devon Adana. I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on HT Biz Island, I like to talk about Instagram marketing tips for Caribbean business owners. Today, we're talking about lives, right? We're talking about lives, customized things. So make sure you have your pen and your paper, okay? Because I love to spill tea. I like to give all you everything. Hey, I'm beautifully flawed. Ooh, I like it. I like the name. Okay. All right. Listen. So here's the things that I need you to do. First thing I need you to do is choose a specific date and a specific time that you are going to go live, right? Nothing says come to a place like specificity around the date and the time, right? Having a scheduled time lets people know that they need to take you serious. Oh, thank you so much, Munchie. Yeah, I added some of my ladies. Lovely, lovely, right? So having a specific time lets them know to take you serious. Hey, Patty, I think that's how you pronounce that, not sure, right? So yeah, that lets people take you seriously. So have a specific date, have a specific time. The second thing that you need to do to try and ensure that people show up at your live is create a countdown clock in your stories. Now, you could also create a countdown clock if you have a website, right? You might have a website and you have a countdown clock feature. You can do that too. All right. So countdown clocks, here's why countdown clocks are powerful. They give people this kind of fear of missing out, right? They give people this idea of FOMO, like, oh gosh, look, the countdown clock running down. I need to get there. I need to get there in time, right? Hey, nails up by Ria Sia. I'm not sure. Ria Asia. Not sure. Ria Asia. Maybe I'm getting close, right? But yes. So if you want people to get a feeling of, oh, I need to take action on this now, get a countdown clock. And the great thing about the countdown clock in stories is that it has a reminder on it. So you could tell them in stories, hey, tap this for a reminder when I'm going live, so that they can join and even share your live, right? So you want to increase the likelihood of them attending your live. If you see me watching both screens, know that I'm going live on YouTube and I'm also going live here on Instagram. And if you want to head over to YouTube when you're done and subscribe to our girls channel, feel free, right? Okay. The third thing that I'm going to need you to do to ensure these people come out, right? These are the things that are within our power. And Kevin Smith and Mustard Seed Consultancy, these things are the things within our power, is create a distribution calendar. What? What is a distribution calendar, right? This is simply where around the internet or otherwise, right? It may not be around the internet, wherever else, right? That you will be sharing that you are going live, right? So one of the things I love to do is to, yes, put it up in stories, yes, put it up all over LinkedIn, all the different places, right? But one of the most powerful places that I have found to put this information is in my WhatsApp stories, right? Nothing like people who are very close to you. Remember, WhatsApp is people you actually know, right? It's phone numbers that you've put into your phone from people that you know. So nothing is more powerful than putting it up there and say, hey guys, going live. Make sure that you check me out. I'm going, and of course the live gonna have a certain date and time because you have already done that, right? So you have a certain day. So just I'm going live sometime, guys, anytime. No. Going live Tuesday at 5 p.m. Come check me out. All right. So you have to have a distribution calendar. Do you have a WhatsApp group? As I said, stories, your email list. Make sure you're sending it out to your peeps and let them know that something is going down and they needs to be there to witness. All right. I need to start using my WhatsApp story. Oh, Munchie. Yes, girl. You needs to start using that. Oh, powerful. Hey, handmade suds, how are you? Wagwan, right? So yeah. So these are the things that you need to be thinking about. The fourth thing that I want you to be thinking about is rinse and repeat. Here's what this means. Every day until the day that you go live, you talking about your things. You telling people a little tip that they might get when they come on the live. You're hyping them up, right? You have to hype them up. And you need to repeat. The more you could repeat it in a 24-hour span, the better. Remember, repetition is how Marshall does win road match, okay? So if it works for Marshall, it could work for we too, okay? This is how the man does winning thing. This is how fat promoters does gain we had. And we just be like, oh God, I had to go this party boy. I had to go this fat boy, right? Because we hearing it constantly. We hearing it on the radio. We hearing it on in the internet. It's just everywhere. And you have to think the same way. If you want to increase the likelihood of people attending your live, this is the way to go, right? If I am beautifully flawed, you saying I need an email list? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So, all right, okay, people. The fifth thing that you want to do to increase your likelihood is, and you all could do this now, right? With just the people who inside here, which is you want to create what is called a vlog squad. See, you need to talk to me. See, I love that. Really, you need to talk to me. But yes, a vlog squad. Do you all know what a vlog squad is? A vlog squad is a group of like 4 to 8 people who commit to showing up at your live and who will cheer you on. Like they will be fielding questions. You'll be hyping. So I feel to go live now. You could go live now, but you know that gonna be running counter to what I'm teaching here, right? You could go live now, but you want to make sure you get the most bang for your buck. But sometimes a random live works as well. It's not that it doesn't work, but as business owners, we want to build a little bit more routine and we want to build a little bit more sureness, right, into our business strategies, right? But yeah, so the vlog squad is 4 to 8 people who go come in there. They could be fellow business owners, probably in a complementary business to yours, right? They could probably be your friends, your family, right? Random live never worked for me. I hope you have your pen and your paper out today, Munchie. Right. Okay. So yeah, right? So you want to, there's really a support system. These are people who are going to be in there and just giving you the question, meaning giving you the forward, giving you the hype, right? It's like your hype man, hip hop, dancehall. All you know is have a hype man, right? And the hype man is there to help create the hype, isn't it? So when you're doing your vlogs, or not your vlogs, but when you're doing your lives, you want to have that squad there to have your back, is your backative, right? Okay, good. So we talked about what happens, that's the fear of what happens if nobody shows up, okay? The second fear that was the fear of which fear was that? That was the fear of, right, if you're not sure people will join, right? So we're going on to the what if nobody shows up. Oh, what if nobody shows up to my life? What will I do? What will I do? Kami McKnight. I will. Here's what I'm telling you. Here's what I'm telling you about it, right? So let's say you do all the things that I just said, and nobody shows up. Your vlog squad forget you. No friend, no family, nobody ain't sure. No biggie. Why? 3 reasons. First reason, you're going to present as though you presenting to a room full of people, as though 20 million people show up on your live and you broke the internet, okay? You're getting on as though you break Instagram with a live. Why? You want to do that because remember, even if nobody shows up, you could save the live as a piece of content. So you're not going to let it go to waste just because nobody showed up. What you're going to do is going to act like it is the concert. You acting like you is Beyonce at the halftime show in the NFL, right? And you're going to get them thing. Because when you see us save it, right? Here's the other nice part about when you save it. This is the third thing. Ain't nobody going to watch it and be like, nobody was in the room. Nobody knows that. We are in the room now, so I'm seeing your comments and y'all are seeing everybody's comments. But when it is you post, ain't nobody gonna know how many. They're not gonna know, right? This like that mean everybody's gonna know. No, they're not gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Okay? How are they gonna know? How are they gonna know? Right? They're not gonna know. So you could go ahead. Hey, ACS Concrete, how is Cali doing? How is Cali tonight? All right. So yeah, you post your thing, ain't nobody gonna know. Okay? And so you act like if this was the party of the century, and I'm telling you, you will get the same kind of forward. The content might even perform so well because of your energy. It becomes shared. It becomes that kind of content that people are like, oh my God, this is so good. I need to show up at more of her lives because these clearly are fun, right? So that is my big fear, that nobody turn up. Forget that, like, let that go. I promise you. Nobody turn up, that don't even matter. That means, you know what that even means? That means that you could probably turn up even more, get even wilder, get even crazier, right? People showing up to the live is like the most unimportant thing. And remember, I am in a room here by myself, right? By myself, talking to a phone. If anybody was to pass here and see me, they will say, wow, super weird, super awkward. She is crazy, right? So this is not a natural thing. Nobody in here is in my face. I can't see anybody and I have to read the answers. You understand? So it's an awkward thing. So it's not normal. So don't be afraid of nobody showing up. Wherever. That doesn't matter. Power talk here. Everything good. Hope all is well. Cheers from Los Angeles. Lovely. Destiny Planner says, Shima. I love it. Planting in Paradise. How are you? All right. So the third fear we're going to talk about is, what if I run out of things to talk about? Oh my God. Never. Never, 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 never. Not going to happen. Even things that do not even exist, right? Like things that don't even exist, real people do not get tired of talking about them. And follow the bouncing ball here. See what I'm talking about, right? You think you could talk about everything with regard to catering, with regard to makeup, with regard to taxation, with regard to hand soap, with regard to planting in paradise. There is no way you could talk about every living thing, because guess what? Every day, new things are being created. That's one. And two, every day there are new intersections between topics, right? So before, planting in paradise and corona may not have been a thing, but they are now. So it means even more topics coming up that you have to talk about. Listen to me. Vampires do not exist, right? They don't exist. I hope we could agree on that, right? That vampires do not exist. But every year, Hollywood creates movies about these mythical creatures, right? Hogwarts, not a real place. Yet, Disney has dedicated an entire section of their theme park to this. People still talking about conspiracy theories and alternate endings with something that doesn't even exist. So why do you think that you could run out of your topic just because what? Because you just give what, who, what, where, when, why are the topic and you think you're done? No. Okay? I could be talking about Instagram for business for years ago, probably even, let me say Instagram, heaven forbid, shuts down. I could probably still be talking about it, right? Because topics do not end, people. I promise you, there are magazines dedicated to things like button magazines, right? Magazines about there are magazines about one dress. One dress. You know what magazine that is? Wedding Dress Magazine. They don't get fed up at all. There's one dress, one dress. There is an entire magazine. Not even an. There are probably multiple magazines dedicated to talking about wedding dresses. So I'm telling you, people, you will not run out. I could start a page today about pilau, right? If you're from Trinidad and Tobago, you know what pilau is. Pilau is the national dish, right? Basically, right? I could talk about pilau. On Monday, I could talk about the meat. On Tuesday, I could talk about the rice. On Wednesday, I could talk about the vegetables. On Thursday, I might dedicate that to the spices. On Friday, I could talk about the pot that we cook the pilau in. And watch me. Every day could be a different thing. On Monday, when I'm talking about the meat, it could be talking about different cuts of meat. It could be talking about different types of meat. Or ever a fish pilau, a lamb pilau. I'm just saying, there are ways around getting even more information about your topic. Do not fear. You will not run out of things to talk about. Here are 3 places that I go to make sure that I never run out of information to talk about when it comes to the topics that I talk about. And these will work for you too. The first place that I go, stories. My own Instagram stories on my page. I make sure I'm asking you, my followers, my audience, what is it you need help with? What are you struggling with? What are you trying to achieve using whatever the thing is? Hey, I am beautifully flawed. She said, I love your accent. Mustard seed, I'm accepting all of those applause. True talk, LOL. Yes, Danny. But yeah, right? So, stories is your first stop. You ask them, what are you struggling with? What can I help you with when it comes to makeup? What can I help you with when it comes to whatever it is that you are dealing with? Don't just be like, ask me anything. Not that ain't strong enough. That ain't making me want to answer the question. You understand? You want to make them answer the question by asking something a little bit more pointed. How can I help you achieve your goals when it comes to makeup in 2021? And they're going to tell you, they're going to be like, oh, well, I really wanted to achieve the perfect red lip, or I really wanted to do, right? Now, let's say that you have not trained your audience to really, I put that up and no one answer. I put that up and no one answer. Well, this is what you hear now. So let's say you have not trained your audience to answer your question, right? Because it takes time. They have to know that they could trust you. They ain't really, really ready yet. And I gave a great tip that people found really helpful in my series on stories. So if you go back through that series, you're going to hear my tip when it comes to when people don't answer the stories question, what to do. Okay? So Mustard Seed, make sure, and Mustard Seed and I Am Beautifully Flawed, make sure and go and check that out, right? So yeah, the second place that I go is somewhere called alsoasked.com, right? That's alsoasked.com. The thing about Also Ask is that what they do is once you put in your topic and the region you're looking for, don't try to look for the Caribbean region. You're not going to get a lot of information. So keep it to UK or the US, right? But when you put that in, it's going to tell you anywhere that a question about this topic popped up somewhere on the internet, they're going to tell you where all the questions that came up with regard to that. And the powerful thing about this is that even if you're in the Caribbean, wherever you are, right? So let's say I put in Jamaica and all the questions that people have about Jamaica. And I have a website that answers, or let's say I have a tourism website, a Jamaica tourism website, right? I go there and I get to hear what people on the internet are asking about Jamaica. So that means I could create the content that answers these questions, okay? So you already have your live stream topics ready to go because you went to Also Ask, you're asked in your own stories, so you're getting the information. The third place I like to go is the Holy Grail of Holy Grails, Google.com, okay? Daddy Google, okay? Mommy Google, the mother, all right? She does have all the answers, right? What's the name again? Also Ask. So could somebody type it in there for me, please? Also Ask, ALSOASKED.com, right? So yeah, the Holy Grail, Mommy Google, all right? She gives lots of clues as to what's happening on ZNet, okay? So you're putting your thing, you ain't looking at the answers. The answers ain't really what you're looking for, right? What you're really looking for is them little bullet points that says people also asked. And they'll tell you what are the top questions that people were also asking. Similar to Also Ask, but these are the questions that people are actually asking Google. And the even better thing about them is that it's how people asked it when they typed it in. So sometimes you might answer a question, right? But another person may have asked it a different way in their mind. So this is powerful because we're getting it as they type it in. You know, a long time you used to ask, Google, what is blah, 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 and question mark at the end. We ain't doing that anymore. Right now, we just put it in one word and just everything coming up about it. You understand what I mean? Or we put up some phrases and everything coming up about it. So now you could create your live stream to answer the question the way that a person would naturally ask it. And Ari things, you understand what I'm saying? Only picking up what point now. I see in my heart and I enjoying my heart, All you know that I have low self-esteem. All you know that, right? Yes, all you know. So I'm glad to have the heart so that I could feel a little better about myself. Thank you, right? So number 4, the fourth fear that people really have is, will my live be entertaining? Will people enjoy my live, right? Listen to me. Presenting information in an entertaining way via this awkward medium, right? Such as a phone where I can't see you, but you could see me, and I had to read what you're saying. I can't see your lips and see, your emotion as you're saying it. This is not natural, right? This is not how human beings naturally communicate, right? And to tell you the truth, I actually don't like it. Like, I have to force myself to do this, right? Because as I said, people in my past think I'm crazy when they see me doing it. Like, if somebody was passing, if I was out on the street, they'd be like, what is she doing, right? But my question to you, my dear business owners, becomes this. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to build your audience, right? How bad do you want to build a business out of your passion, right? How bad do you want it? And listen, having people enjoy the information that you put across, I'm going to tell you right now, the secret is simple. It takes practice. All right? Think about this. Recognize that Michael Jackson, right? We would not even know the name Michael Jackson if coupled with his talent, he didn't have the work ethic to make it entertaining, to make it look flawless, right? You have to work at this. You have to commit to practicing and saying, you know what? I am going to try this It may not, watch me. And just because today, the first day you tried, it didn't work out well, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work, right? Somebody out there is making it work, right? Practice is the name of the game. 100, yes, as concrete, right? So yeah, right? You have to commit to practicing. The art of entertainment is not just, yes, they are flash in the pan. Somebody might just turn on this thing and it's like, woo, what entertainment.com. But that may not be the case for all of us, especially when we're talking about whatever it is that we're talking about. Remember, not everybody gonna be like, ooh, Instagram for business is real exciting, boy. Woo! No, not everybody gonna be like that. And I embrace that. I'm okay with that. I get that, right? So feeling questions on live, right? You're gonna be seeing trolls, come through your live and they start telling you things and you're like, oh my God, all of it takes practice to be able to just, give the information as you need to give it. Let me tell you something, right? The universe gave you some gift or some message that you had to share, right? And if that message is, I know how to concrete slab your backyard and make it slay, then you need to communicate that to the world, right? Whatever it is your gift. Once you get the message, you have to share the message and you have to practice sharing the message. It is not going to be a simple, normal thing, right? All you know that Joe Biden actually has a speech impediment, right? And he has to practice speaking slowly. It's not because he's old and he's delusional, right? It may be, I don't know, right? But he has to practice speaking slowly because he has a speech impediment and he's so afraid that he would say the wrong thing. So you have to practice, okay? Every one of us has to practice. So don't be discouraged if it doesn't work the first time. Entertainment, I love that. Practice makes permanent, exactly, right? Or practice makes progress. Try that, right? So number 5, the 5th fear that a lot of people have around live streaming is, would I be able to capture my audience's attention? Ooh, no. Capturing an audience's attention is kind of based on hitting the right notes with your choice of content, right? Putting the right type of content in front of the right type of people. And here what I mean by that, right? Listen, if I am obsessed with striped shirts, don't let the present shirt, make you feel I'm obsessed with striped shirts. But let's just see. If I am obsessed with striped shirts, there is no amount of information that somebody could give me that would be enough about striped shirts, right? So I would be the perfect person for somebody who makes striped shirts to talk about striped shirts about. But if it is that you keep trying to go after everybody on Instagram, you're like, I need to get everybody. Everybody is my ideal audience, right? Then you're going to run into the problem of presenting striped shirt information to people who hate striped shirts. So you see, there'll be a disconnect in the information. I'm always clear on who I'm trying to talk to. I'm trying to talk to business owners. I'm trying to talk to small business owners, Caribbean business owners. These are the people that I know that I could help the most, right? But not just everybody. I'm not trying to run down everybody on Instagram because I don't have the information that will make that make sense, right? Okay? Now, so I want you to think about that when you are even talking, when you're even trying to get people to follow your page, right? Think about that. Because when you start to go live, these are the kinds of people who are going to be coming into your life. These are the kinds of people that the algorithm is going to be like, hey, I noticed a lot of her followers seem to be business accounts or seem to be business accounts that have a certain number of followers, right? So let me send a little bit more people to the live. Let me pop this notification up and see if these other business owners are going to want to check her out too. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And also when it comes to making the live kind of interactive or capturing people's attention, remember our attention spans are short. Like it's not all about, I would love to believe that all of you are sitting doing absolutely nothing, sitting at attention and just paying attention to me, right? You say, you've helped me a lot. Real talk, right? Love the analogy. Okay, good, right? That's what I'm here for. Help, right? So yeah. So I would love to believe that, but I know that you all have lives, the kids screaming that they want something. You're cooking probably at the same time. Don't burn no food, right? Don't burn the food. But I understand, I get it. I know that I'm not gonna be the only one, but there are a couple things that you could employ to make it a little bit more attention grabbing. I'm paying attention. Thank you, Master Lady. I appreciate that, right? But yeah. Composing, and here's the thing that I actually do. I ask you all to tap on the hearts. The reason I ask you all to tap on the hearts is so that I know that you guys are there and you guys are engaged, right? I might say, hey, if you believe this, give me a 1 for yes or a 2 for no, right? I am in bed giving you all my attention. Munchie, okay. Oh, I didn't know I was in bed with you, girl. All right, okay. But yeah, right? So this is the reason why I say these things, because I want to make sure that y'all are right here with your girl, all right? Be right up in here. So I ask you all to be a part of the live. Ask them to do things while you're going live. Even if you're at an event and you're like, hey guys, you're seeing this, blah, 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 blah. Press 1 if you're seeing this, press 2, and make it simple questions. Don't try to ask them no long, detailed question that they got to get piece of paper and be like, oh, put the 1 over there. Yeah, no. Simplicity is the name of the game. If it's yes, give me a 1. If it's no, give me a 2, right? Things like that. The 6th fear that people have around the live streams is, I'm introverted or I'm shy. This is not comfortable for me. I don't derive my energy in this way, and therefore, right? And watch me, I get it. As you all probably would have guessed, I am an extrovert, okay? But I am not oblivious to the fact that not everyone is an extrovert, that there are some introverts among us, and that is fine. That is fabulous. There are so many introverts who do live streaming, who have YouTube channels, who every day own businesses and put themselves out there. So I know that it is possible to be introverted, but still do these things. And what I want you to understand here is your personality is your personality. It is your weapon. It may be the very thing that attracts people into your business. You think I don't know that every day I probably leave money on the table because why? I am loud. I am just like, woo, I'm in your face. There are clients who are like, I cannot work with that. I don't want that. I want somebody a little bit, calmer. And does that mean that I now need to be calmer? Not as far as I'm concerned. It means that it's just not the right fit. And that is okay. But showcasing your personality and using live stream. And when I say showcasing your personality, even if that personality is shyer or introverted, is not a bad thing. It does not mean that you'll make less money. It doesn't mean any of that. Some of the biggest stars that are actually introverts, right? They're introverts. They don't get the energy from the wildness, right? They just want to go out, share their talent, and get right back into their house and have nothing to do with us, right? So don't feel like your shyness is gonna stop you from using live stream in a powerful way. It's not, right? Even if you decided, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and talk to y'all while I do this work, wherever the work is, right? Dropping all these gems. That's a gem dropper, okay? I probably need to change my name to gem dropper. I like that, I like that, AS Concrete. I like it, right? So everybody's personality is going to rub somebody the wrong way. But on the flip side, your personality is going to be just the thing that the person wants. All you get what I'm saying? All you picking up what I'm putting down? Give me some hearts if all you're picking up what I'm putting down. Make them hearts effervesce. Effervesce, because again, low self-esteem, so I need all of your support. Give me some hearts, right? Give me some hearts, right? I ain't get no hearts. Oh no, y'all there. No hearts. Listen, there we go. Listen to me. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about live streaming for business 101. Okay. We are going to discuss the exact things that business owners need to be doing to ensure that their live streaming is a success, right? And I don't care if you are AS Concrete, if you are in the travel life of Danny, if you are done it the Mass Lady, Confident Lips, doesn't matter. These are the things that you need to be thinking about to make sure that you'll come through tomorrow, right? Vlogmas, 7 p.m. Y'all know where y'all could find me right up in here. If you have not joined my email list yet, listen, if I feel the tea does be good here, join the email list. Send me a message that says, get me on the list, and I will send you the link and you could sign up and get all the gems up in there. Okay? They say, be here tomorrow. That's lovely. Come true, come true. All right? If you're on Instagram, this is your cue to save this live. And on YouTube, make sure you stay tuned for the very next video.